question with 107, I guess. Then after that, we also did 108, and then I gave you 109 and 1010 for your homework. 110, sorry. Is that right? 108 I gave you for homework, or 109 I gave you for homework?
109.
And anything else? Any other question as well? Any other question apart from 109? Aman, Halima, Tanya. Yes or no? Say something, na? Halima, Aman, Sania. Did I give any other question apart from 109?
Yes, 1110. 1110.
110 as well. Okay. So first of all, tell me whether you guys have done 109 or not. And if anyone having any problem, let me know. Otherwise, we will move to the next concept. Aman, Sania, Halima. Done with 109? Anybody having any doubt?
No, sir, done.
Done. Aman, done or doubt?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Okay, so I'm sure that you must have also completed 110. So I'm moving to the next question. We will talk about 111. All right. So in this question, question is saying that Anil and Sunil are partner in a firm with fixed capital of rupees 3,20,000 and rupees 2,40,000. So this time in the question, capital balances of the Anil and Sunil are given. Their fixed capital balances 320 and 240,000 respectively. They have admitted Charu as new partner for 1/4 share in the profit of the firm as on 1st of April 2012, and Charu brought in 3,20,000 as her share of capital. Okay. And question is saying that calculate the value of goodwill and record the necessary journal entry. So see, how different is this question from the previous ones that we have discussed? In this question, everything is same. Like a new partner is getting admitted for 1/4 share. The only difference is that there are one or two differences. First of all, the old partner's profit sharing ratio is missing, number one. So we already know that whenever the old partner's profit sharing ratio is not there in the question, we can simply presume that the old partners must be sharing the profit in the equal ratio. That means they are the equal partner, 1:1. We can simply presume their ratio was 1:1. Then question tells us about their fixed capital. That is one different point here comparing with the other question. And this question asks us to calculate the value of the goodwill, right? And we need to record the necessary journal entry as well. But the thing is that there is no information given regarding the goodwill. We need to find the goodwill in this question. Previously, in the previous questions, goodwill used to be given in the question. In this time, goodwill is not given. So this kind of situation is called a situation of hidden goodwill, right? Whenever the goodwill, we need to whenever the information regarding the goodwill is not given, and we need to find out the value of the goodwill, this is considered to be a situation of hidden goodwill. And hidden goodwill need to be calculated. So there is a specific formula for finding out the hidden goodwill. Unless and until you know the formula, you won't be able to solve this question. There is some specific formula for the valuation of goodwill in case it is hidden, it is not given in the question. I hope this is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Everyone else, Aman, Halima, is this clear? Question is clear.
Yes.
So we need to value goodwill, but as I said, since the value of goodwill is hidden, and there is a formula for finding out the hidden goodwill, and that formula is, let me write that down for you. See, there is a formula which is written as hidden goodwill equals to hidden goodwill equals to. The formula for finding out the hidden goodwill is total capital of the firm, total capital of the firm minus the combined adjusted capital of all the partners, minus combined adjusted capital, combined adjusted capital of all partners. This is the formula for finding out the value of the hidden goodwill. But now the question arises, how do we find out total capital of the firm? Right? So see, hidden goodwill need to be determined, and for that purpose we will apply this formula. And formula says total capital of the firm need to be, combined adjusted capital of all the partners need to be subtracted out of the total capital of the firm. But the question arises, sir, how do we determine the total capital of the firm? And sir, what is the adjusted capital of all the partners? So we need to, first of all, we need to find out the total capital of the firm, and for that purpose, there is another formula. Total capital of the firm is calculated. Total capital of firm is calculated by applying this formula. What formula? Capital of the new partner's capital, whatever new partner's capital is given in the question, new partner's capital, we will multiply it with the reciprocal of the new partner's share. Reciprocal of new partner's share. So by applying this formula, we will be able to determine the total capital of the firm. So by applying this formula, you will get this value, right? Now you only need this value, and for that purpose, again, we have to make a separate working note. So adjusted capital of the partner. See, we need to determine combined adjusted capital of all the partners, but first of all, we will determine the adjusted capital of one partner, and then we will find out the adjusted capital of all other partners, and then we will simply add adjusted capital of all the partners. Adjusted capital of partner. Just okay, so the formula for finding out the adjusted capital of the partner is opening capital of the partner plus profits plus reserves, and if there are any losses, then we need to subtract such loss. So you need to apply this formula for all the partners. Let's suppose if there are three partners A, B, and C. So we will be applying the same formula for all the partners. Now, after finding out the adjusted capital, we will add the adjusted capital of all the partners so as to determine the value of the combined adjusted capital of all the partners. I hope this is clear. Tania, Emman, and Halima.
Yes.
Tell me the formula is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in this question, since the value of the goodwill is not given and we need to generalize we need to pass the journal entry. So what we will do, this question number 1. So first of all, we need to find out the hidden goodwill, and for hidden goodwill, we will first of all find out the total capital of the firm. So see, Now just tell me what is the total, what is the new partner's capital given in the question. So new partner's capital that is given in the question is, just a minute. Yeah, so this is the value of the capital that new partner is bringing in the business. Right, everyone, everybody is able to see that Charu brought 3,20,000 as his share of capital, and his share is how much? His share is 1/4 in the total profit. So now to determine the the total capital of the firm, what we will do, we will simply multiply 3,20,000 into reciprocal of the new partner share. So new partner share is how much? 1/4. Reciprocal of 1/4 is 4/1. Is that right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then we will multiply 3,20,000 with 4. 3,20,000 into 4. It will be 12,80,000. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
12,80,000. So this is the value of the capital of the firm. This will be the total capital of the firm, 12,80,000. And now 12 this value will be taken here to our main working note, 12,80,000. So 12,80,000. I hope it is clear, everyone. Now we need the combined adjusted capital of all the partners. So we'll start with partner A. Partner A, that means Anil. Anil's opening capital. What do we need to find out the adjusted capital of the partner? We need opening capital, we need profit, we need reserve, we need losses. But since in this question, no profit is given, no loss is given, no reserve is given, only the opening capital balances of the partner are given. So we can simply presume that there is no profit, no reserve, no loss. That means adjusted capital of the Anil and Sunil will be 3,20,000, 2,40,000 only. Right?
Yes, sir.
So to determine the adjusted profit, actually, what do? We add profit, reserve, losses, and subtract losses out of it, out of the opening capital. But since all these values are missing, are not given, we can presume that these are zero. Right? So ultimately, we will get the 3,20,000 as the adjusted capital of A, Anil. And similarly, we will get Sunil's adjusted capital as 2,40,000 as well. 2,40,000. And new partner is bringing in share, bringing in capital. How much? Charu is bringing how much? 3,20,000, right? So 3,20,000. Now we will simply add these values to find out the combined adjusted capital. So combined adjusted capital will be, just a minute. Combined adjusted capital equals to 3,20,000 plus 2,40,000 plus 3,20,000. Right. So just a minute. 3,20,000 plus
8,80,000.
8,80,000. Yes. So 8,80,000 will be the total adjusted, combined adjusted capital of all the partners. So we'll take this value to our main working area, 8,80,000. Now, after subtracting it, you will get the value of the goodwill. So 12,80,000 minus 8,80,000 will be, tell me how much it will be? It will be 4 lakh. Is that right? Is that right?
Yes, sir. 4 lakh.
4 lakh is the value of the goodwill of the firm. This is the value of the goodwill of the firm, hidden goodwill of firm. Right? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We just need to find out the goodwill of the Charu. How much Charu will be bringing in. So Charu's share in the total goodwill, Charu's share in goodwill will be how much? 1/4, right? Charu's share in goodwill of firm. This will
1
be
lakh.
4 lakh into 1 upon 4. That means 1 lakh. Got this, everyone? Everybody is able to understand this? Halima, Aman, and Sania.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want everyone to note this down, and then we will pass the general entries. Please note it down quickly. Tell me as soon as you are done, and then we will move to the journal entry of the question. Just tell me whenever you want me to scroll down.
Sir, scroll down.
Hold on.
Sir, can you go a bit up?
More.
No, just like that, this much.
Done, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Done.
Done. Okay. So I'm giving you one similar question, and I want you to try this. Question number 112. So we'll do this. 112. A and B are partners in a firm with a capital of rupees 60,000 and rupees 120,000 respectively. They decided to admit C into partnership for 1/4 share in the future profit. C is to bring in a sum of rupees 70,000 as capital. Calculate the amount of goodwill.
Sir, for the previous one, journal entry.
Okay. Yeah. Just forgot that. Sorry. In this question, journal entries were also required. Na? So the journal entry in this question will be we will be passing the journal entry for bringing in the capital as well as for the premium for goodwill by Charu. So please note this down along with the general entries. First general entry will be for capital. And general entry will be, I'm presuming that he will be bringing capital by way of cash. So cash account debit to Charu's capital account. Second general entry will be for premium for goodwill. This will be cash account debit to premium for goodwill. And the amount will be 3 lakh. Sorry, the amount will be 1 lakh. 1 lakh. And then we need to pass the general entry for the distribution of the premium for goodwill as well. And the general entry will be premium for goodwill account debit account sacrificing partner's capital account. Na? So Anil's capital account and Sunil's capital account. Guys, am I clearly audible to all of you? Since my internet is not stable, I'm not sure whether you are able to hear me properly or not. Please confirm if I'm audible.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. Premium for goodwill account debit to Anil's capital account and Sunil's capital account, 1 lakh. And see, they are equal partners, na? So earlier their old profit sharing ratio was 1:1. So when you will determine their sacrificing ratio, you will be you can see that their sacrificing ratio will also remain same. It will be 1:1 only. Got it? So their sacrificing ratio will be same as their old ratio. So we can simply distribute 1 lakh in the equal ratio between Anil and Sunil, assuming that their sacrificing ratio is going to remain same. You can also determine their sacrificing ratio by preparing a separate working note. But since I already know that their sacrificing ratio is going to remain same, so I just distributed it equally. So being goodwill distributed in sacrificing ratio. Got it, everyone? Is this clear to all of you? Please note this down. Once you are done, let me know. And if anybody having any doubt, please tell me that as well. Sania, Aman, and Halima.
Sir, for this sacrificing ratio, we need to find new ratio also, right? Or is it given in the question?
New ratio, yeah, you'll have to determine the new ratio as well. New ratio is not given in the question. The only the new for how much proportion of shared new partner is getting entered, that is also only given in the question 1/4. But the old profit sharing ratio is missing, so we can simply presume that old profit sharing ratio must be 1:1. And based on their old profit sharing ratio, we can determine their new profit sharing ratio, assuming that if the Charu is entering for 1/4 share, that means remaining share will be 3/4, and this 3/4 will be distributed between Anil and Sunil in the equal ratio 1:1, right? And this way you will be able to determine their new profit sharing ratio, and after you are done with the calculation of new profit sharing ratio, you will be able to find out their sacrificing ratio as well by applying the formula that is a new profit sharing ratio minus old profit sharing ratio. By doing this, by applying this formula, you will be able to find out their sacrificing ratio. But I'm sure that, yeah.
How is 3/5 the balance?
3/4, na? I'm saying 3/4.
Okay.
See, one is the total share will, we can assume that total share will be 1, and out of 1,
Yes,
C
sir,
is
got it.
getting 1/4. So the remaining share will be 3/4. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And this need to be shared between Anil and Sunil in their equal ratio. So 3/4 into 1/2 for Anil and 3/4 into 1/2 for Sunil, right?
Yes, sir, got it.
And once you are done with the calculation of new profit sharing ratio, their sacrificing ratio can be determined. But in such a situation, you don't have to show the calculation of the sacrificing ratio, since the sacrificing ratio remains same in this situation. So you don't have to show the calculation of the sacrificing ratio. You can just simply distribute the uh, good premium for goodwill between the partners in their old ratio as well, since you are going to get the same sacrificing ratio. Na? Okay, so moving to the next question. Everybody done with the journal entries, na? Or anyone is still writing it? Alina,
Done,
Aman,
sir.
Sani?
Done.
Done,
sir.
All right, all right. Question 112. Try this question, everyone. And in this question as well, you need to show the journal entry. Calculate amount of goodwill and just a minute.
Sir, is Goodwill 30,000?
Hidden goodwill is 30,000. Yeah.
Sir, premium for Goodwill share to A's and B's capital is 3,750.
3,750. Just a minute. Let me check. The profit sharing ratio is how much? 1:1, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. What the correct answer? Everybody done? Everyone else done? Yes or no? Halima, you are still doing it?
Doing. Just doing.
All right, solve it quickly. Aman, you are still solving it?
Yes, sir, I'm doing it.
Okay, do it quickly. Done. Done. Halima, Aman. Say na something at least, yes or no, Halima, Aman. Or you
Yes, sir.
got the answer, yes or no? Answers, guys, please answer. Tell me whether you got the answer, yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the answer, value of the answer you have got.
So I got Goodwill 30,000.
You got the goodwill as 30,000, that is right. And what and how much will be the share of C in the total goodwill of the firm?
2,80,000.
No. What I'm saying is, what will be the C's share in the total goodwill of the firm? Total goodwill of the firm is only 30,000, na? And C share will be 1/4 of the 30,000. 1/4. That means 30,000 divided by 4. It should be 7,500, I guess. Tanya, is that
Yes,
the
sir.
75? Yeah. Halima, you got 7,500 as C share of goodwill?
Yes, 7,500.
Yeah,
Correct.
7,500. So see, this is how we will be solving it. See, let me show you the calculation. So first of all, we will apply this formula: hidden goodwill equals to total capital of the firm minus the combined adjusted capital of the firm. And to find out the total capital of the firm, what we will do, we will take the new capital of the new partner's capital, that is 70,000, and we will multiply it with the reciprocal of the share for which new partner is entering the business. So 70,000 into 1/4 is the share of the new partner, na? So we will multiply it by 4/1. So by doing this, we will get the total capital of the firm as 2,80,000. Is that clear, everyone? Apart from Sania, Aman and Halima, is that clear to both of you? Tell me,
Yes, sir.
guys. Yeah, okay. Then accordingly, we will find out the combined adjusted capital. And for finding out the combined adjusted capital, what do? We just take the opening capital of the partner, then add reserve, then add the profit, and then subtract the loss. But since there is no profit, no loss, no reserve given in the question, so the adjusted capital of the partner will remain as their opening capital, that is 60,000 for A, 120,000 for B, and C is entering by with a capital of 70,000. So this is the adjusted capital of all the partners. We will simply add these values to find out the total adjusted capital of all the partners. Combined adjusted capital of all the partners will be 2,50,000. Is that clear, everyone? Halima, is this
Yes,
clear to you
sir.
as well? And then after subtracting it, we will get 30,000 as the
Yes.
hidden goodwill. And this is the hidden goodwill of the firm. Now we need to find out the C's share in the total goodwill. So C's share will be 30,000 into 1/4. Why, sir? Why 1/4? Since C is entering for 1/4 share in the profit. So 30,000 into 1/4, we will get 7,500. And then we will pass the general entries as cash account debit to capital account. Since C is bringing in 70,000 by way of capital, so we need to pass the general entry A, cash account debit to C's capital account. And then the second general entry will be cash account debit to premium for goodwill, 7,500. And this premium for goodwill will be distributed between the A and B in their sacrificing ratio. So their sacrificing ratio will remain same as their old ratio that is given in the question, 1:1. So 7500 will be distributed between A and B in the equal ratio, 3750, 3750. I hope these calculation is clear to all of you. Aman and Halima, please tell me.
Yes, sir, clear.
All right, you want to write this down or shall I proceed to the next question?
Done.
Done. Aman, you are also done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So next question. This was question 112. Now we'll move to next question. This is also pretty similar to the previous one. 113. So Bhuvan and Bhuvan and Shivam were partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2 this time. Their capital is 50,000 and 75,000 respectively. They admitted Atul on 1st of April and as a new partner for 1/4 share again. And Atul brought 75,000 as his capital. Calculate the value of goodwill of the firm and record the necessary journal entries of the above transaction on Atul's admission. All right, I guess the question must be clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Aman, is that clear to you as well? And Halima?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. So please solve the question. Let me know the answer. I'm giving you 5-6 minutes to solve this question. I'm waiting for your answers. Please solve it. Let me know.
There is 1 lakh hidden goodwill.
Sanya, kindly wait for 2 minutes. Let them solve as well, Halima and Aman, and then we will talk about the answers. Kindly
Okay,
wait
sir.
for 2 minutes. Done, everyone. Halima left the session. Okay. Aman, you got the answer. Tanya, how much was the value of goodwill you have got?
1 lakh.
Hidden goodwill of the firm, na? 1 lakh.
Yes, sir.
And what is the new partner share in that goodwill?
25,000 sharing is 15,000 and 10,000.
Yeah, that is right. Correct. Good. Aman, you are also done.
Yes, sir.
You got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Then, okay, since you both of you got the same answer, so I don't have to solve this question. Anyways, moving on to the next question, question number 114. And yeah, so Vinay and Naman are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 4:1. Their capital worth 90,000, 70,000 respectively. They admitted Pratik for 1/3 share in the profit. Pratik brought 1 lakh as his capital. Calculate the value of the firm of the goodwill. All right, everyone. So since this question is going, this question is pretty much similar to the previous ones that we discussed. I just want you to take the screenshot of this question, and I'm giving you this question as your homework. This will be your homework question. Please take the screenshot. And this is it for today's class. We won't be discussing anything new in today's session. Only the hidden goodwill we have discussed in the entire session. Probably in the next class we will be starting a new topic. Might be it will be retirement of the partner, possibly, or maybe few other discussion based on the admission of partner. Let's see in the next class. I'll let you know. Either we will start a new topic or we will continue with the admission of partner. All
Okay,
right, so
sir.
this is it for today's session. Both of you, anybody have any doubt, Aman and Sania, they can ask. Otherwise, we will end this session. Aman, Sania, any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, then thank you so much everyone for joining, and we'll see you in the next class. Our next class will be on Friday, since I missed my class on Sunday, so we have rescheduled a class on Friday as well.